Yeah.
Dice.
Yeah, that can be intense.
They sent me a giant box. I don't know if you saw in the Power Rangers group. I posted it. 3 giant boxes full of games. Because they're like, well, if you're going to do Community Mansion, you need to play all of our games. So they sent me so many.
We're live. We're live, apparently.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends. Wow.
We're just hanging out, chatting. Come on, enjoy the conversation. Join us.
We're not just sitting in silence. That would be weird.
No, yeah.
Right? You just got a sneak peek into the behind the scenes. This is what happens. So hello, everyone. Welcome to our stream of Wardlings of Rivers Hollow. We're getting into some adventure. We've had some kidnappings. We had one person be kidnapped. Juniper was kidnapped, but you managed to save her from, and she also helped to manage to save herself.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
From some trickster goblins. But you, as characters, have also done some kidnapping of your own.
Dabble.
I'd say more bird napping, not necessarily kidnapping.
I mean, there are beings that you have taken and stuffed into your packs. One, it was in a blanket, held like a sack, and then stuffed into a trunk in your dorm room.
Is it more like a citizen's arrest? Maybe.
Yeah.
There you go.
They were
That's
stealing
how I
from
prefer
us.
to look at it. I mean, they were hurting our friend, right? So we saw that, and
Yeah.
I think a few of us got hurt that the last adventure, correct?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers got mangled or pecked at and stuff.
Yep.
So.
Oh, you birds.
You birds.
You managed to take care of it. So the hag that you met, Gorbuck, said, I have information for you, but in exchange, I need you to take care of the Fae problem in my swamp. While you camped, that is when the flitjays came from the swamp, just south of where you were camping, to, pull some pranks, do the things that they like to do. And y'all were having none of it. Which is why you stuffed them in packs, and since you're only about 10 minutes away from home, you decided, well, let's go home for the night. We need a long rest. And let's keep these flitjays in the trunk. So you have these. What do you plan on doing with them?
Well, is it still the middle of the night, or have we gone to sleep? Have we
Gone
bedded
to
down?
sleep. It is
Okay.
the day. You've had a long rest. Your hit points have gone back up.
All the way back up to 10. Yeah. Well, do we know anyone in particular who would be interested in fey creatures or magical creatures around in Rivers Hollow?
I don't know, do you?
This reminds me of this guy that I came across. He was one of my teachers. I was in a library one time, and I was looking up some spells, sort of like forbidden spells and stuff. And I was sort of like reading some, and just reading them to myself. But I like to read out loud sometimes, so I'm reading it, and then it's like da 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 do do da da, and then like as I'm reading it out loud, one of my instructors, came up to me and was like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Why are you reading that book?" And as I was just done saying this spell, it got cast onto him. So it was just a little like prankster type spell. It wasn't anything like specific or anything. So He's really cool. I feel like he would definitely be interested in these flitjays. Yeah. So we should probably go to him.
Yeah,
What's his
that's.
name?
Yeah.
Do you remember his name, Xylo?
His name? Huh. His name is
Professor, maybe.
Professor Lumber.
Lumber. Professor.
Professor
Lumber. Yes.
Lumber.
Yes.
Oh.
The
Lumber.
important
Lumber. How
lump.
about no L? Just at you.
Umber.
Silent
Oh,
L.
Professor Umber.
I see.
Yes.
An L
Silent
and then
L. With an umlaut.
Oh, Umber. Yes, exactly. The umlaut on the top. Yeah.
Umlaut,
Umber.
okay, yeah.
Yes.
Professor
Umber.
silent L.
Yeah.
Okay. So you suggest to the group to go see Professor Umber.
Mm-hmm.
And Professor Umber likes to spend his time at the main library of Rivers Hollow. The main library is it's one of the largest buildings in Rivers Hollow. And it is one of the few buildings that is made entirely of stone. A lot of the others are mixed of stone and lumber, but this one is. They didn't want it to be flammable because books. And
Books.
Yes, books. And, mass market books aren't a thing in this place, so books are very valuable. So it is one of the few stone buildings. And it is, I'm going to say 3 stories tall. And so it's considerably larger than, the small wooden homes that are, because this place is only about 450, 500 people live here. So this would be a prominent building. It's got some columns in the front, and it's quite imposing in comparison to the rest of Rivers Hollow. And it's got 2 large double doors. They're wood, they're intricately carved. And you stand before these doors. Now, how are you carrying or carting these flitjays through town?
Should probably keep them in that chest.
Yeah.
Transporting them to something else sounds tricky.
Yeah. I envision maybe 2 of us, 2 of us in the front, 2 of us in the back, sort of carrying it. As we go to the library or to meet Professor Umbar. Perhaps me and Briny are leading the way with Xylo and Junie behind, and we're just dragging along. I wouldn't imagine it's too heavy, but maybe every once in a while we hear a thump, where the flitjay's in there.
Junie, at first is like, yeah, let's do it together, and is on the side, helping, and then she realizes that she's really not able to help at all, and you guys are totally fully carrying it.
She's just holding it on the
yeah, just
touching it.
And I'm just make way. Make way.
Yeah, Briny's probably carrying the bulk of it, right? At this point. Yeah.
Pretty much.
So we have a procession with the bard in the front playing the ukulele, or the lute, sorry.
The lute!
The lute. Playing the lute, singing Make Way for the Flitjays.
Yes.
And you proceed through town. There are quite a few looks. People are interested in this procession of Wardlings. And you get a few younger children who find it exciting because there's songs, there's singing, there's, you're carrying this thing that has mysterious thumps coming from within. So some little smaller children are skipping along behind you. And as they start to learn the Make Way for the Flitjay song, they start to sing along. So you have a bit of a chorus with
Yes.
you as you
All right.
approach.
Awesome.
We're getting raided by Girls Game Shelf. To let you
Nice.
know. Welcome, Girls Game Shelf
Thank
and
you.
Raiders.
Goodness, I love
Hi,
it.
I was
friends.
like, oh no.
That's an interesting song, Xylo.
Just wanted to let you know. Just wanted to
Yeah.
inform you folks.
I picture Bryony doing the majority of the lifting, and some of the kids following along singing, trying to high five us, and excited about what's going on as we slowly make our way to the building.
Make way
Make way.
for the flitjay.
Yes, it is the Friend Squad.
The Friends
Friend
Squad.
Squad. Yes.
All right, you are at the library. You stand before the large double doors. You have skipping children behind you. What do you do?
I think that Mtaru is sort of is really impressed because my family is they are craftspeople, so we don't really he hasn't seen too many, if any, like libraries or buildings this big just full of books. So I'm sort of like blown away by it. I'm like, whoa, like, have you all ever been to a library before? There are only books in here, is that right? Is there like
Yes, I'm Taro. There are books all up
Wow.
in here. Just books.
amazing?
Hopefully I get my book in here one day. When I write the book of our epic tales of your
Yes.
explosions.
Yeah, remember that explosion that was like right behind me?
Yes,
You definitely have to write about the explosions. Mhm.
Yeah.
definitely.
Are the explosions in Juniper's storybook?
I wrote them. Yeah, for sure. They're in her little storybook.
Awesome.
Taru's fantastic explosions.
Yes.
It's the button on every combat. Gotta end with a huge entire explosion.
Boom.
So,
Boom.
friends, should we take this chest inside here?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to leave it.
Yeah, let's go find your Professor Umbar, Xylo.
Professor Umbar!
Oh, Umbar.
Umbar.
So you
Where
just
are
walk
you?
in and scream his name?
Yes.
All right.
You should bang down the doors, I will. Like kick it open.
Just be like, and then it goes open, and then I'm like, walk in. Professor Umbar! It's your favorite student, Xylo Highbridge.
Junie is like 15 feet behind you, completely horrified. She hasn't been in a lot of libraries, but she knows that this is not the way to enter one, and she's terrified.
Judy.
Tara's looking for Junie. Where'd Junie go? Oh, there you are.
Taro, see, look at all these books. This is a library. This is what books are. They're organized in a specific way.
Books.
Every library is different.
Bryony
wow, that's really
continues
cool.
to carry the chest.
And I see Mtaru and Xylo. We're just speaking like regular. We're not even doing like library hush voice. We're like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I'm still like strumming away. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, for sure. Like, they are organized in a specific way, either by author, by genre,
The
stuff like
chest makes a little like banging sound, and then Bryony just like hits it back real loud on the chest. It's like bam, bam, bam. So yeah, that's Bryony's contribution to the noise.
More noise.
More noise.
Well, as you are making your entrance known to every single person in this library, from the second floor staircase comes down a middle-aged gentleman who is wearing tweed, because he's a professor. That's what they wear, right? All professors
sure.
wear tweed.
Yeah, with
Patches.
the shoulder
Patches.
Yes.
patch. Yeah.
Yes. And a vest.
Nice.
He has a vest and a tweed jacket with elbow patches, and he comes down 2 steps at a time. Ah, Xylo. Yes. Welcome, welcome. Always pleasure to see you here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. I missed you. I have to tell you about this. Last couple of days have been a real doozy. And then I turn back to the guys. This is what I whisper. It's like, remember that curse that I told you about that I cast on him by accident? It's gonna make him bark if I say a specific word.
Oh. Say it.
Bravo!
Woof, woof.
Ah, yes! It did it!
Did you all hear that? Oh my gosh. He barked.
I did that. I don't know how to take it off, but it's great.
He
Might be
barked.
more impressive when you learn how to turn it on and off. But
Junie.
Small victories, Judy! Small victories!
is an accident a victory? I don't know. Hi, sir.
That was a burn.
Sorry.
Ow! Ow!
Oh.
Hi, sir. We have all of these little fey creatures in this chest, and we don't really know what to do with them. We were hoping you could help.
Oh. What are they? And he wanders up to the chest. Bryony, are you still holding it? Or are you...
No, I just kind of like thump it down. For you, sir.
Oh, thank you. What are in them? And he's kind of peering at the chest. He can hear the thumps of little fists banging against it.
Well, and I'll bring out my little storybook to where I have flitjay fays like in there. Well, we think they might be flitjay fays. We know that they're fey. They were in a hag's swamp, and then they made their way to us, and they seem to fit the description that I have.
Oh, flitjays. Well, we definitely don't want to release them in here, do we?
Mm-hmm.
Studying might
Are
be
you sure
hard.
this is what they look like? They're really annoying. And I go inside. Oh no!
Oh, no.
God. No.
I sit on the chest.
Fine. They look really cool. So annoying. Check it out.
We all like put our hands.
No.
No, don't silo.
Yes, well, it'd be hard to study with insults being flung at you. So we appreciate, Xylo, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but perhaps this is not the place. We can find a home in the Whispering Wood for them. And a hag. You met a hag.
Yeah, in the woods. We had some trouble after the fair, and she kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh, that must be old Gorbuck.
I think that's her name.
Yes,
Oh,
she's been
Gorbuck.
in these
That
parts
one.
for a very long time.
Is she nice?
She seems sketchy.
Does she know things?
She definitely knows things. She knows more about that wood than I do, that's for sure. But she's a little sticky. She's got her ways and she likes to stick to them, and if you do anything to divert those ways, you might end up on her bad side. So be careful when dealing with her.
Got it. Well, hopefully we're on her good side because she did ask us to rid her swamp of the flitjays, and she owes us a favor. We're coming to collect.
Well,
I'm going to ask her some questions.
Coming to collect.
Maybe be a little bit more polite than that, though.
Of course, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Professor Umbar, you know me.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I do.
So should we just leave these here with you in this chest and we can come get the chest and stuff later?
That sounds like a good idea. Yes. We can find something to do. Maybe before we set them free, we can do a little class with these. Yes. No, this'll work out quite well. Thank you very much.
Thank you for taking them.
This is extra credit for me, right? Because I did for the class, right? Yeah.
We'll talk about
Okay. See, this is why you're my favorite.
it. Yeah,
Good try,
I
Xylo.
Gotta try.
Gotta try.
Before we leave, did you know anything about what happened at the festival yesterday?
Yes,
Sounds crazy.
That was quite the spectacle. Great job on that. That was very well done.
Well, I can't take, the thanks because I was kidnapped. These were the guys who
You were
helped at
kidnapped.
yeah, by some goblins. Would you know anything about why we're gonna go ask Gorbuck this too, but just, if you have any knowledge about why goblins would take little old me.
Goblins. We haven't had goblins in these parts in a long time. That's troubling.
It's troubling.
There were 3 of them. 2 of them are not around anymore.
Will no longer be bothering us at this time.
Yeah, exactly. But one did escape, so there might be another one running around nearby.
There is 3. There's probably more. No, this is very good information. Thank you. I will take this to the next meeting.
Great.
Because
Awesome.
everyone here in Rivers Hollow should be made aware of this.
Definitely. Hope nobody else got taken like I was.
Oh no.
We haven't had any reports. I'll
Okay.
check in with the other teachers. Thank you very much. This is very concerning. Yes, please go talk to Gorbuck. You have helped her, so she probably should help you. And you know what? Just tell her I said hello.
Okay.
You got it.
Definitely.
You got it, Prof. Prof. Umbar. Prof. Umbar. Prof. Umbar. Says hello.
Well, we should probably head out then.
Yeah,
Thank you
let's go.
again, sir.
You're welcome.
Thanks,
Thank
Professor.
you.
Thanks.
Friend squad. Out.
To the hag.
Let's go find the hag.
You know,
Gorbuck.
I love your music, Xylo, but in a library, I don't know. Aren't you supposed to be quiet?
Epic entrances and epic exits are my thing, Junie.
I feel like the exits are more, at least in fights, Mtaru's thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes. In fights, for sure.
Wait, I don't want to blow up the library. Let's not do an
Oh, no.
explosion.
Well, we
we're
were-
not gonna do that. Yeah.
We weren't fighting the library, so I think the
Okay,
library is
okay,
safe.
yeah. Let's go find Gorbuck.
All right, let's go. So
I
we
don't-
turn
I
Watch
don't
out,
around.
there's something moving in the street. There's a loud beeping. Be careful.
Yeah, you gotta watch that. Garbage wagon. It's
The
backing up.
garbage wagon. Yes, be
Garbage
careful.
wagon. It's backing up. Okay, it's done now. Cool. It's okay. So,
Garbage wagon.
nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Garbage
That's gone
wagon,
now.
The midden wagon.
All right. Yes.
Love the special effects.
So as we leave, professor's like looking up, still there, and then as we leave, I'm like, follow. No? Okay, that's not. I didn't say it at the right key.
Oh,
Okay.
No, yeah. Okay.
Briny.
That was good.
Yay.
All right. right, so you head back out into the wood. You've lost your procession of children since the interesting trunk is now in the hands of Professor Umber. And you make your way, perhaps not as merry and bright and flamboyantly, out into the wood. And you easily find the path that you had taken previously, the day before, and you make your way to the swamp. The swamp it's only about like a 20-30 minute walk. It's not far at all. And you see a stone-lined path that leads through the swamp. And in the distance you can see a swirl of like column of smoke. Looks like coming from a chimney.
Through the
I think
smoke.
that's yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
To the
I say we go towards the smoke.
to the smoke. As we're walking, Carlo just like pops up out the ground and starts walking next to me. He was like, "Yo, what was that at the library?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Professor, that's my Professor Umar." He's like, "That's not how you act in a library." Indoor voices, man. Have you forgotten? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, indoor voices. I can't help it. I just have to make this grand entrance." Okay. I get it. But next time, indoor voices. I got you. Go
Does
back
Xylo
on the
have an
ground.
indoor voice? I don't know.
Right. Tara was listening to this, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Mental note.
The voice of reason in the group.
Voice
is a
of
badger.
reason.
I know, right?
Little badger just
The
digging
badger.
a tunnel, but like alongside us. Like he goes back into it. It's like this like mound, like
Yeah.
this path alongside us or whatever.
Everyone
Carlo.
always knows where Xylo has been because there is a badger mound.
Just uprooted
Yeah,
ground.
trail.
just a trail.
Next to
Yeah.
All right, so you follow the smoke, and you come to a house. It's a house, but it's
Okay.
dug into a hill, a dirt hill. It's dug into the dirt, and there's one little window, and there is a stone chimney sticking out of the top of the mound, and there is a door with a rounded top just sitting there. There is a garden, like a small herb garden and vegetable garden off to the side.
Probably should just go up and knock on the door, right?
Ooh, garden. I'm gonna go and see
Oh.
what vegetables there are. 'Cause
Snacks.
I'm a little
Tara's like,
peckish at the
"Snacks?"
moment.
Well, it is because you just had the summer harvest festival. So it's
Been harvested.
yeah. There's some gourds that haven't been harvested yet, and some tops of some sort of tuber. You'd probably assume the tops of the planty bits at the top, but most of it has been harvested. The rosemary is growing quite well and is very big and vigorous. The chives
Probably
are
wouldn't-
still alive as well.
Probably shouldn't take from the hag, Ms. Gorbuck. But maybe if we ask her nicely, she'll have yummier snacks inside.
Okay. Always the voice of reason, Junie. Ugh.
I'm like halfway
Bummer.
through eating some of the rosemary that I picked. Oh, okay. Good idea, Jeannie.
Brian is just like looking at the house and is like, I wouldn't want to live in a hill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just
Seems
like
so.
Professor Umbar said. She knows a lot, but she's sticky. And I don't think he meant like honey or something. I think he meant like if we mess with her, she could be really mean. So I think we want to be really nice say really nice things or you know, nothing at all. And don't steal from her.
Taro drops the little rosemary that he's had.
Yeah. Wipe your mouth, Taro. Wipe your mouth.
Wipes my mouth, and then I'm like kicking dirt over it. Okay, cool. Nothing to see here. Let's go.
Because, yeah, I think she's probably pretty powerful.
Okay.
So those are just things to keep in mind. From my stories, it's stuff that you read a lot about witches and stuff, and like fairy tales. So, are we ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bridie, knock on the door.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Really strong knock.
Yeah.
That's just-
Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Just one moment. One moment. Darn kids always coming to my door. Don't give me any moments of peace. And after some grumbling, and you hear a chair scrape against the floor as she presumably stands up, there is a click every, what you would assume to be every step or so, and the door opens to reveal a short and round woman with greenish hair, and she's got an intricately carved, knotted cane, like wooden cane, she holds wearing her green dress. Oh! You! Yep.
Hi.
Yep. You'll want to come in. Come in. Come in.
Hello, my lady.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Taro sort of like gives
What?
the elbow to
Like
Xylo.
Bridie told me to be polite. I'm being polite. Jeez. I mean, not Bridie. Junie told me to be polite. I'm trying to be polite. Jeez.
Yep, come in, just in time for tea.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
And indeed, there is tea at the table, and the table is set for 5. There
Oh.
is a teapot with a rooster tea cozy on top of it, and it looks like it was crocheted. And there is a tiered plates full of goodies, like little baked goods with like jam fillings, and there is a plate of sandwiches.
Ooh, sandwiches.
Wow.
Those sandwiches?
Mutton.
Mutton. Oh,
Wow.
man.
That's my favorite.
I know.
Wait,
Please have a seat. Have a seat.
did you guys hear that?
She
That
knows.
was my favorite. What?
She does.
Remember, she's probably pretty powerful. She knows a lot of stuff.
Okay. Okay. Be nice. Be
Yeah.
nice. Be nice. Okay.
Bryony skeptically sits down.
Taro sits closer to Bryony.
I'll sit closest to Gorbuck.
Okay. She kind of like waddles over. She's a slow moving person, and she makes her way. Sit. All right. She hooks her cane over the arm of her chair. All right. You did what I asked. I like that. I like that kind of work ethic. I appreciate it. So it seems to me like you're going to want some information.
That would be really helpful. If you have any, information that could help us, that would be great. And under the table, Junie is weaving a little flower crown for Gorbuck out of all the flowers like she collects in her bag. So she's just doing that under the table.
The Gorbuck looks over at Bryony. Says, "Be a dear and pour the tea, will you?"
Okay. Bryony stands up, grabs the tea sturdily, but in an uncouth way. I don't know. She's not refined, but she'll get the job done.
Like not
There's
by the handle,
teacups
but like
everywhere. Just like it's hot, but Bryony's just gonna power through that, and then just pours the tea for everybody, and sets it down gently as possible, and then goes tea, and then sits back down.
Thank you.
Thanks, Bridie.
That was
Welcome.
epic. That was awesome.
Yeah, so Gorbuck watches this display of tea ceremony, and then it says, "Oh, thank you." Takes a. Actually, it isn't a very big sip. It's not a sip. It's like a gulp. It's like. And she holds her cup out again.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Do you stand up again?
Yeah, I stand up again. Tea. And then I sit.
You're really good at this, Bryony. I like the way you do the tea
Thank you.
pouring.
Yes.
Thank you. I've been looking forward to that all day. She sets her cup down. All right. So, there's this woman who's moved in to the woods. She calls herself Lady Dorset or some highfalutin tootin' name like that. I don't get it. I don't think it suits her. I think she's putting on airs. But what do I know? Well, what I do know. She's moved in to the Moonlight Pond and driving away all the Fae. That's where the Fae live! And you would know this. The Moonlit Ponds, or the Moonlit Pools, are just north of Rivers Hollow. So you would be familiar with them. They are a nexus for Fae. No one really knows why, but it is a place where the Fae just congregate. But she's out there with her goblin tricksters, scaring all the Fae away, and now they're coming into my swamp.
Wow. Do we know why she moved here? Moved to the woods?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care. I just want her gone. Because I can't share my swamp with all these Fae. I can't have a quiet moment around here.
Sure. And have you spoken to her at all about it? Do we know why she's kicking the Fae out?
I have no idea. She doesn't want to talk to the likes of me. I tried going over there, but those goblins, they just kept me out. I mean, I could have done something about it, but I didn't want to give her the satisfaction.
Of course. Of course. So the goblins work for her?
That's what I can gather.
So the goblins who took me worked for her?
Mm-hmm. If it's
Tara's
any
like,
consolation,
hear that?
I don't think it was necessarily you in particular they were going after. But why they would like a wardling, I don't know. Probably something nefarious.
Sounds nefarious.
Fancy people are nefarious.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
True.
I'm like playing like a
Lady
melody, and then all of a sudden we come across this revelation. I'm like, like the bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so her name's Lady Dorset. Do you know anything else about her? What is she like? What does she look like?
Oh, I don't know. You know what those
Dunno.
ladies look like. Long hair. They probably put it up with some gems, make it look fancy. You know, with their gowns and brocade.
So she's very fancy. Okay. Important.
Look
Fancy.
down on the likes of me when all I need is my swamp and my home here. It's nice and warm.
You know, I mean, it's just this is why people can't have nice things. They always want it.
True.
That's not very nice to look down on someone just because they have a different lifestyle than you.
Yeah,
I don't think that's very nice.
that is not fair at all. By the way, this tea, what kind is it? Because it has a very distinct taste.
It's mint.
Mint tea, yes.
Never tasted mint tea before, Silo.
Apparently not. So this is
What is this
It says-
exotic flavor?
what is this exotic flavor? Yes.
I had a good harvest this year. Lots of mint
yeah.
tea.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you for the tea and for all of the information. There isn't any other details or anything else you think might be helpful for us when dealing with her and her goblins?
Well, I just, be careful. Don't go announcing yourselves.
Everybody looks at Silo.
Oh
Ooh.
Elbow to Silo's ribs.
Ow! Ow!
That's you.
Okay.
That's you, bro. That's you.
Okay. I get it.
We'll keep that in
Wait,
mind.
do you have any more of these mutton sandwiches? I'm like gobbling them down.
Oh, yep. Just one moment.
Oh boy.
See, I told you she'd have food.
And she wanders over to her little kitchen area. It's like a one-room hovel, but with like a curtain that separates her living area from her sleeping area. And she opens up her pantry, and she has another plate of sandwiches already made.
What?
What?
When did you know it?
Nice.
Comes out, I know you have an appetite, Mtaru. And she
Oh man.
sets
How do you
Yeah,
how do you know so much
that?
about us?
Oh, well. Tricks.
Your nose?
Fruit to the tray. And Taro's like sort of he's
How do you
he's
like
impressed, but he's
mutton,
also
Mtaru? I don't understand.
so good though.
I've been into so it's
It
definitely
pairs
an
well
acquired
with the
taste.
mint tea.
Mint mutton.
It would, yeah.
Mint mutton's a
Mint
great, it's a great
mutton.
combination. Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Holy. Okay. I don't know, man. That's all you hear. Enjoy. I tried it. I can't.
Thanks.
All right. Well, don't mean to kick you out, but I'm kicking you out.
Okay.
I got things
Okay.
to do.
Thank you.
So do we now. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much for all your help, and I'll take my finished flower crown and hold it out to her. If you'd like, you don't have to take it, but I made this for you. I put green flowers in it because your hair's green.
Oh. Huh. I haven't worn one of these since. Oh. She kind of puts it on her head. It hangs like halfway. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow, that was really nice, Junie.
Well, I don't know. Just a thing I do. Thanks again. Hopefully we'll see you around.
Thank you so much for your gracious hospitality, Lady Gorbuck. By the way, your emerald dress is absolutely stunning.
Give me a
Oh, no.
charisma roll.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
You're good at those.
No!
Oh no! What is it?
Wait. 5?
Oh. Silent.
Oh no!
Yeah. But
Bye.
Shuts the
We're just
door.
dragging
Thanks.
Xylo out. Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Okay.
Gorbuck.
Okay.
Well, I think that could have gone much worse, right?
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah.
I didn't get turned into a toad, so that's a
Yeah.
win, right?
That is a win.
Way to pour
Well-
that tea, Bryony.
Thank you. Tea.
T. Ta-da.
Have you have you ever done that before? Was that your first time pouring
That
tea?
was my first time pouring tea. It was very hot.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Aw.
You don't usually hold it on the sides, but I kind of liked how you did it better.
Thank you.
You're
I am
welcome.
strong. So,
You are strong.
Briny Stro. Yes.
And so,
Well,
yeah. What do
Just-
our intrepid young heroes plan on doing?
well, that Lady Dorset sounds like a lot of trouble.
she does.
And if she wants a wardling, I'm a little nervous about us going to confront her, because aren't we just walking right into, worth 4 wardlings? Wouldn't it just be what she wants?
Yeah, especially, I mean, she has those goblins, and we know what happened last time with the goblins and Junie.
Taro, you just handle them with your Slice Master 5000. Have them exploding all over the place. We'd be fine. What are you talking about? We gotta go handle.
Mtaro
Lady
pats the
Dorset.
handle of yeah, that's true. But I like to
Gotta-
use that as a last option. Maybe
Last
there's other
resort.
ways.
Okay.
Yeah, last
okay.
resort. Maybe there's other ways we can deal with Lady Dorset.
We
What
could
do y'all
be
think?
Sneaky, I guess. Or we could just talk to her. I
Yeah,
don't know. That seems like it'll be unsuccessful.
yeah.
But we could, I don't know, we could try and be sneaky and see what she's doing.
Yeah,
I think
I like to
the
sneak
sneak-
around and do stuff. So.
Yeah.
Do you,
don't think so,
know,
Tyler?
Taro? Don't freak out again if you get caught. I'm
That's
just
true.
saying. Don't
It was,
do it.
I mean, those, goblins, they
Don't
sort
do
of freak me out. So.
But now we know what to expect. We know what to
Yeah.
expect.
It's true. So we can
So
sneak
shouldn't
around and
scare
sort of
you.
see what's going on. Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
And I've
we'll
got my
definitely
friend
need to
squad
sneak.
backing me up, so I'm okay. We'll be okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all together this time.
Yes.
So won't be split
All
up.
right. Yeah. So we stick together and we go over there and see what Lady Dorset's up to. Sound like a
To the
plan?
Yeah.
moonlight pools.
To the moonlight
Moonlight
pond.
pool.
Moonlight pools. Moonlight pools. Here we come.
And I
Great.
think that is where we will fade to black for this session, because we will be back on Saturday
Yes.
for a special story. It's going to be action packed, is it? Yes, it is. I'm giving you
Yes.
that. It's for an action packed Wardlings of Rivers Hollow on Saturday for Renegade Con. If you do not have your free ticket, go get it, because we have demos, we have panels, we have interviews, we've got live plays, we've got so much fun stuff. We've got a celebrity pub quiz where you can be on people's Discord teams and help them out with answers. So yeah, it's gonna be a really good time. I think Desiree is in chat, or you know what? I'm in chat, so I can.
Everyone's in chat.
Everyone's in chat.
in the chat.
So I'm
You
gonna
get to
put
be in
that-
chat. And you get to be in chat.
There you go. There's that link. And you can come join us on Saturday. So that starts tomorrow, Renegade Con. And this episode was brought to you by Serious Dice. They make quality dice.
Ooh.
We have been using them for our entire campaign. I have the rainbow dice. I love them very much. And I believe, Irene, you have the gummy bear dice.
I do. I have the baby gummies.
Baby
Love them.
gummies. They're
Baby
so
gummies.
beautiful.
They are. I love them.
All right, so yeah, that is with Dice with Serious Dice. So if you want to get some new dice, check SeriousDice.com. And we will see you on Saturday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
Later, renegades.
Bye, Renegades.